So come with me on this appointment where I'm visiting one of my favorite doggy rescuers. This amazing person currently has 4 little old ladies. Unfortunately, she lost a senior last week that she's had for a couple of years. She only adopts the senior dogs that are surrendered or abandoned for any myriad of reasons. This wonderful woman has spent many years volunteering and finding these gorgeous little older ones. Usually they need a lot of medical care when she does find them. And the main organization that she's worked with over the years helps with the cost to take care of these kiddos and do the work that needs to be done, like the dental work and skin condition and growth removal and that sort of work, to get them back into tip-top health. Of course, there are a lot of medical issues that come with these senior dogs, and a groomer needs to be very aware that any of these things could be happening to them. Arthritis, for one, is a big one, so you have to be extra gentle with lifting their paws and manipulating their joints. And they get very thin hair and very thin skin. They get a lot of moles and warts and growths. And all of that stuff you really need to take into account when you're working on them, to make sure that you're not causing injury of any kind. Another issue like this particular doggo here has, she's recently developed a need to sit a lot, which is totally fine. I allow her to do that. And some dogs, like this particular dog, gets a little bit of senility developing, which makes it a lot harder to go through the motions of grooming. It's not just harder for me, it's much harder for her. And I need to really be extremely patient. And sometimes the groom suffers. It's not as perfect or as pretty as it could be, but her safety and a calm state of mind is much more important than having every hair perfectly in the right place. She also loves to shake in the bath. She's a shaker. It's really common for senior dogs to not like things around their head and face. Their vision and their hearing is starting to deteriorate sometimes. Certain noises that they were able to tolerate are no longer tolerable. Sometimes even just a surprise touch can make them jump. Coming at them in their face really quickly can make them jump or get really upset. You have to take all this into account and be extra gentle, extra patient, and just do your best to try to make them comfortable and beautiful. Now, all of these girls are mid to late teens, and you never know what's going on in their life before they ended up at the rescue, or before they ended up in this beautiful home. This one here is her newest acquisition, and she can be super jumpy and go into panic mode really quickly. So it's really important to keep her as calm as possible during the process. I've seen a huge improvement in her health and behavior since she's come into this home. This is the third or fourth time that I've groomed her, and each time she actually gets more and more comfortable with me and less stressed, which is a wonderful thing at her age. The more patient we are with each other, the prettier she comes out, because she has an absolutely beautiful coat and beautiful face, and it's wonderful to be able to make her look super cute. At this ripe old age, I just do what they allow me to do, and I'm not going to push them further into discomfort. And there is old lady number 4 to completion. It took me about 3.5, almost 4 hours to finish these old ladies. And it was my absolute honor and pleasure to make them look and feel better. And I'm sure they're going to go in the house, and I'll take a nice long nap now. See you next time.